Hey guys, what is up? So today I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to get more money or just honestly just tips in general about this game. So also I'm proud to announce that I have like the world record for the fastest around town race. I have the fastest time in the world. So that's like a really big accomplishment for me. So we have that. So our first tip is about getting money. So let's just ignore that. So obviously I am stacked low key right now. I have lots of money. Well, not like a lot, but a decent amount. So what I would do is this is just me, which I do this all the time, even though I have tons of money. When you're making your lassos, what you want to do is when you buy like your stuff. If I were you, I would make like tin or stone because unless you have like actual, if you go mining, because if you don't, you're lazy like me. Just buy these ones because you can buy a Larry, and if you buy stone, it's 3 a piece. So you need 3, so that'd be $9, and then this one's 8 a piece, and you need 3 of those for a lasso. Right now, I buy 100 at a time, and I already used quite a couple, but that's just what I would do, um, just for lassos, because like you don't really need to, get like super good ones because most of the horses that you're gonna get are only like 20 hits. So next thing I want to give you as tips is when you're capturing horses, I advise to not go on mainland, which is the land I was just on. I would go to different islands. Right now, I don't have lunar or volcano, which I'm getting closer to them. But if I were you, pick 2 islands to go to get capture horses. I go to desert and jungle. So I'm going to give you a quick example. I'm just going to go here real quick. So, when you're capturing horses, what I would do, people will probably tell you different, but this is just what I do, is I'll come out of here, like I'll come to the start. You know, sometimes I'll check here to see if there's any horses I want, which not normally because I already have most of the horses. Is when you're capturing horses, like we're just going to go around real quick and I'll show you what I mean. So, obviously I know to avoid most of these horses, like I would not just come over here just to check an Appaloosa, because I wouldn't go for Appaloosas, because if it's like 13 hits, I wouldn't really go for it, because their value is pretty low, like maybe only like 100, $200. But another important thing to do is when you're trying to get money is make sure you know all the spawn points of the horses so you're not missing any horses, because sometimes there's decently rare horses in a spawn point that you don't know of. Like, I didn't know about a couple spawn points, but I'll just go through what I do. Okay, right here, look what we got, guys. Look at this. We got a Frisian. Okay, that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I didn't think that would happen. But see, I have when I say 10 lassos, and they are 3 hits. So if I wanted to capture him, I'd only need to do 11 hits, rather than if I used, the regular ones are like 1, which would take 33, and the other one is, 2, so it'd take like 16, or 17. I don't know how to do math, but it's fine. But I got my horse, and obviously I'm not going to sell this horse, because, like, it's a Frisian, and I like it. I mean, I wouldn't ride him, but it's dumb. So, while with that tip, I wouldn't go through anything 20 and under, which, I mean, for some people, if you want to go for it, go for it. But with me, I just stay away from most paints, quarter horses, and Appaloosas, because they're just not good. Like, they do not make good profit. Because when I first started out, I didn't have any profit at all. Like, I would make my lassos, and at that point, I think I was making stone lassos, and I would capture horses, and I wouldn't get any money, like any profit. If I do, I'd get like a tiny bit. And you want to try to make a lot of profit rather than just like a couple extra coins, like 100 coins. You want to make more than that. But this is also a spawn point a lot of people forget about, which I want to get that horse, but always check them just in case, because like I don't know if it's like your dream coat, or sometimes if I want a decent looking horse or my friend wants me to breed it. Like, for example, I actually have a couple, why was my game not loading? I have like a couple horses that I would have already sold, but I like this, like I probably would have sold that. Maybe not, but like I have a couple like random Appaloosas in here that I would never actually keep, but like if my friends want me to breed for them, I will. But something like this, you'd look at it, you'd be like, oh, oh, look at the horse, or something. I don't know what y'all say. But I just look at it. So I'm just going to capture this just for the fun of it, just to show you. Like, it's not that many hits. So you're just going to, like, get it. And it's not going to be a great horse. Like, I'll show you stats just because I'm bored and stats. So you want to get your horse. Okay, so its stats really aren't that good. And, like, I had like a 1 in 195 chance. So obviously these horses spawn really pretty common. They're pretty common horses. So now that I have that horse, now it's completely okay if you have horses that you want to keep. Like, we're back at it again with another Frisian. Do note that I'm on a private server. I feel like I have more luck on private servers. Speaking of private servers, I'd get a private server if I were you, because it's a lot easier to do this because people aren't on the same island as you and they don't clean it out and you have like no horses. But I don't know if this is, I think this is a black, or maybe it's a dark bay. I actually can't tell because of stupid sand. But, I think it's black. Okay, it was black. Okay. So then, after that, I usually go up here just to clean out. Now, when I come up here, obviously you want to have a good horse that has good stamina for running around these, islands, because it's, you know, more difficult when you don't. I think this is a quarter horse. Yeah, it's a quarter horse. See, most quarter horses are like 4 hits. Okay, that was actually 10, so it might have been a better one, but I still want to get it because why would I need a quarter horse? Like, when you're starting out, go for those quarter horses. Go for all the horses that you can, like, because you're just starting. But when you're a higher level like me, which I ain't really high level, but it's fine. Try to go for better horses. Like, if I was a beginner, I'd be like, oh my gosh, look at this horse, and I'd take it. It's 4 hits. Like, that's how I first started out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally found a horse. Which I just thought there was, like, it was really hard to find horses. But then once you get into the game, you're like, oh, there's, like, tons of spawns. But, again, hold on. I thought that was a mismatch. I'm so delusional. Anyways, also, there's like lots of ores here that you can get. Like there's like a cave over there. They're everywhere. So if you're into like mining or whatever, do that. I don't even have a good pickaxe. Not because I'm too broke to afford one, it's because I don't really need it. So I kind of just like do that. But once I'm done with this island, which I'm done pretty quick. Like that only took a couple minutes. What horse is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. See, paint is 24. Like these are the kind of paints that you want to get because they're better. Like their stats are better. All that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hate how they like run around and they do like they stop. Okay. Cool. So now I'm gonna come back to Larry. I'm gonna sell my horses. What if I were you? I'd get a calculator to do this math if you're really worried about it. So what I do is hit sell, go to stats, and go to newest. This is the easiest way to sell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my handy dandy calculator out. I'm going to realize that it takes 8, so each ore is $8, and it takes 3 of those. So there's $24 in ores plus the 50 dollars it costs for the rope, so that's $74. So it costs $74, and I caught 4 horses, so that's 74 times 4, which is 296. But since I'm only selling 2 horses, I want to hope that I get more profit. Okay, I got 718, so I'm gonna take 718 minus 296. Did I say 296? Something like that. And I made 422 bucks profit. Did I just X out that? I'm a little slow. So then I'm going to hit that. Sounds good. Okay, then he's like, I love stuff. So that's my first tip for that. Second tip is when you go to your island, if you're selling things, which I sell stuff, which got me a decent amount of money. When you go to your private island. I'm still only tier 7 because I don't want to like buy another station because like nobody even buys my horses. But basically, don't overprice things, okay? Like I made a decent amount of money because like I'm just good like that. But don't make things too expensive. Like $2,000 for this horse, I feel like that's kind of fair because it's a unique island coat. But obviously somebody's like, hey, can you put it down a little bit? I don't mind. But I have a spider web for 700. And okay, this is like a little bit unfair because it's $10,000 for each voucher. But honestly, it's fine. I have that closed and I have a full voucher for 10,000 because I feel like that's kind of fair because I paid money for that. Candy is $1,000 for that and 4K for this because I don't know. My buddy told me that they're worth a lot, which I probably will put that down. So that's a way to get money, but don't like put them too overpriced because you're not gonna make money. Because if you put anything too overpriced, people will be like, "Oh, I don't want that." Next thing you want to do is plant trees. I had these trees growing here since like a month ago, or even honestly even more than that, to be honest, because I low-key forgot about them. Because like they're like, "Oh my gosh," and like I just get really annoyed. But this is also a really good way to level up, because like hence you see that I'm level nearly 400 now. And it was just for a couple trees. So real quick, I'm just gonna plant some more of those. Don't like all my magical horses. Oh my gosh, I just clicked the wrong thing. Okay, is it in resources? I haven't planted something in a good while. Okay, apple trees. I just do apple trees. I don't know if I'm just like lazy or what. Dude, plant, you fatty. Sorry. Okay, then you wanna add these into your plots. You can add more plots, but I don't have a big farm because I'm not big on farming. But if you're like grinding for levels and you have like lots of seeds, then go for it. Cause I just don't do that because I'm extremely lazy. So that's like basically a tip on just how to make money and conserve money. Basically, like you don't want to go and spend a ton of money on something that you don't need, like accessories. Like I'll show you my one horse. So I have a ghost Frisian that I got a couple days ago. Actually, it was like a week ago, and I have a set on him, right? And I made all of his tack ghostly blue, like his saddle, his bridle. It's also prismatic because, like, I'm not broke. His boots or what, like wraps, I don't know what they called. So that's like all that. But his little crown here, I couldn't find any ghostly blue things, so I just have him like a different color, which is fine. Doesn't matter. All right. So our next tip, which I feel like this is a good tip. I don't really know, to be honest. But if you have a private server, which if you do, that is awesome. This will help with anything that you're doing. Make sure you get your private server and look around. I'm tired of using this horse. It makes me sassy. Actually, I hate that horse too. Make sure that you check, which with me, which a tip with for a tip for doing this is obviously there's like no horses around, which I don't think there really would be. Is just leave the server and rejoin. Just do that. You can do it on public servers too if you want to, because I know people, like, as soon as a horse spawns, they snatch it up really fast. But just leave and rejoin your server. It's not guaranteed that there's gonna be a horse, but like at least it's like there's a slight chance, because I know, like, I left because I was AFK for too long and I like had a stroke and I had to rejoin, and I rejoined and there was a ghostly quarter horse. I don't know how a horse does. That's weird. So I obviously like captured it and stuff, but it's a lot easier on private servers because there's not like a bunch of kids like trying to get the same horse, and then like if you get it, they're either like, what I've learned is people are either like, "Oh my gosh, congratulations," or like, "Oh my gosh, I want it, give it to me," and then like they'll sell their soul just for a freaking horse. But that's basically my tip for this island. And for souls, a way to get souls is like go around and collect them, which I'm past that because I don't really care about this event that much. I'm more worried about trying to get like IUHs and stuff, or all that good stuff. But you can do this race. You get like 5 souls for each one. But that's basically how I got like a ton of money, which you can do. It's pretty easy. Like, I learned that. Those are my tips. People can probably tell you other tips, but that's just what I say. I don't really have any tips for that because I didn't really do the fall event, to be honest. But this is just a quick reminder that this event is going to be done in like 5 days, a little over 5 days. So make sure you're getting your horses. And another tip, which, what the heck is that? Oh, that's a Appaloosa. I'm so slow. Another tip is, if I were you, I wouldn't buy these. I don't care. I would never, because that's like 500. That's like over $5 worth of Robux just for horse. Like $7. I don't know how to do math, but something like that. Lastly, before I end this video, is I have a horse that I caught. I got a IUH event horse. I don't have a name for it, so if you have any names for her, let me know in the comments. She got like really good tack, all that good stuff. And if you're wondering what the chances were getting it, I had a 1 in 19,546,036. I don't know how to say it. Numbers, I swear. I don't pay attention to school apparently. I was spawning on Jungle Island. I got it on Jungle Island. This was a while ago. I was blessed to have it. I even got it inside a public server. I was like, everybody was freaking out. But this horse, remember, horses like this will not like just an overcast. But like IUHs, they're worth a ton. So don't like underestimate its value. Like somebody offered the other day, they offered like, oh gosh, I don't even remember. I think they were trying to give me like a ghost thoroughbred and like a couple other ghost horses. But I said no because my horse is worth a lot more than that. But basically, those are just my tips to get money and how to do the event. So basically, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe and like this video. And I'll try to upload more because I just low-key been forgetting to. But, yeah, let me know what you want the next video to be, like what game or whatever, and I'll do it. So, have a good day, guys.